What do we have today, Dr. Gill?
Well, it was a headline in the New York Post called Sext Symbol. What the heck is going on with these women? So, a woman by the name of Olivia Nuzzi had an online affair, if you call it that, with RFK Jr.
Right. We talked a little bit about that before. Yeah.
We talked a little bit about that. But now she has written a book of her memoirs to what? Why? To take him through the mud?
Yep.
First of all, she was engaged. Her fiance said adios to her.
Right.
And I guess they got naked online and they did this sexting thing. And he told her he loved her, and she's like a love-struck puppy. Oh my God. And she believed that. And they talked about what they liked about each other's bodies. And they talked about all kinds of nonsense, their favorite body parts, and so on and so forth. But here's what happened. Uh, she thought, I guess, that she would end up happily ever after with Bobby Kennedy. But that didn't work out so well. He chose his wife. His wife was very hurt. She has ruined that for them. They had a period of trying to figure out what they wanted to do with their relationship. She lost her job at New York Magazine. However, the good old left put her into a job as a Vogue editor. So she wasn't exactly without a job for a very long time. Um, Here's my problem with all of this. If you're cheating with somebody, even if you're not cheating with someone, your personal life is your personal life. But why you have to go and write a book about this unless you're trying to make money or discredit the person you thought you loved
Hmm.
is beyond me.
Yeah.
That's not mature. That's not love.
No.
That's trying to take somebody down. And this is no different from the women that we had spoken about who are online, meet a guy, go out with the guy once, it doesn't work out, they feel rejected, so they trash his name on the website, on the singles website, that he's no good, etc., etc., etc.
Right.
That is, to me, that is appalling. Either you have personal, private love relationships with people that are respectful, and if it doesn't work out, it doesn't work out. But you give it a try. But this was hitting the dirt from day one. But
Right.
she exacerbated it
Hmm.
by then writing this into a memoir to obviously make money, discredit him because he went back to his wife. I don't know who she's with, and I don't know how many guys would choose her after all of this. How many guys would feel safe enough to put their heart into
Right.
her hands? I don't know. You as a man, what would
No,
you
no,
think?
no. I mean, she'd be off limits, but ultimately there's a guy that will just we'll do this, we'll get put over by this, and again, the same process, same cycle happens again. But I don't know how many famous people are gonna go date her now. I think she's off the famous list.
Well, don't forget she has a big job as an editor of the West Coast, went from East Coast to West Coast where anything goes, it seems.
Well, I
And
don't think any tech, it's going to be a little harder on the West Coast than the East Coast, especially if you're looking at tech entrepreneurs. Do you think tech entrepreneurs are going to date her?
not if they're smart,
Right. That's
but
why she's going to continue to date married men.
oh, okay, here, men, this is my warning to you guys. This is bad news for you. You will end up having your heart crushed. You will end up with your reputation destroyed. If you're already involved with somebody who loves you and cares for you, that woman, if she's smart enough, will walk out. She's not going to hang on to somebody who cannot be trusted.
Right.
So here again is my caveat for all men. There is a difference between the real women and the mean girls.
Right.
This is what I call a mean girl behavior. Trying to ruin the guy's reputation. He's got a world reputation now, working in a very high level job. And she is touting that. Look who I was able to attract.
Right.
And what will that do for her in the end? Because as he said bye bye to her, so will any smart man do the same. And the smartest man on the face of this earth is her ex-fiance, who said, I'm not touching this. I am out of here.
Right.
So
Yeah.
she's going to turn into, she's pretty. She has a lot going for her.
How much older, younger than she was then?
Oh, there was a big age gap between he who is 71 and she who is, I don't know. But there was a big age gap. But she didn't care about any
But
of
that's
this.
why, that's the sad thing is younger women ruin the lives just because they think they're bigger. So she probably told, RFK he's God in certain ways. And she's like, and then she thought he was in love. And he's like, I'm just in it for just another escape. And it cost him. It didn't cost him. It cost her.
Well, it
It didn't
did
cost
cost
either of them.
it. Well, don't say that because, first of all, we don't know how unhappy and lonely she is right now in her life. She doesn't have a partner to my knowledge. Maybe she does, but we don't know about a partner. Certainly, it's not a partner that she's bragging about. Second of all, if the men are smart, they will steer clear. I mean, we all go to ChatGPT and Google and all kinds of and Grok. We all go to places we can find out a history of somebody, especially somebody in a high profile job. And any man who touches this, bad news. It's just bad news. He's not going to win, and his heart is going to be broken if he does emotionally connect with her. But then again, if any man is really smart, they will steer clear of
Who's
this
going to buy
kind
the
of
book? Oh, the people who book the Dems will buy the book to then rip apart RFK.
whatever they can do. He was one of theirs once. They don't care. They
Hmm.
eat their own after a while. Look what they did to Taylor Swift.
What they're going to do to Trump now.
They're not going to do anything to Trump. There was somebody who was with him at the Epstein day he was there or whatever, and she said he was absolutely a gentleman. He didn't do anything wrong, nothing. If anybody knew Trump, I mean, anybody who lived in New York knew him. Anybody who knew him, he was a man about town. He had to be in everything. He wanted to know what was going on. He wanted to be a part of everything that was going on. He said to movie producers, I want to be in that movie. Why? It was an ego trip for him. He wanted to be involved with everything he could be involved with.
Mhm.
So this is his personality. Did he do anything? I doubt.
All right.
I doubt it.
Okay.
I'm not saying he's a saint.
Okay. All right. drgilda.com. Look forward to follow her on all platforms and make sure you check her out live on TikTok. Appreciate it, Dr. Gilda. Thanks for stopping by. That was the special simulcast Neil Haley Show.